Hello, I am Rob, and you're watching Outside in the 515. Tonight, not today, it's nighttime. It's all about filling the roadside stand. So, as you can see, we're pretty empty. It's about 8 o'clock at night, 1st of September, well, second week of September, and we got almost emptied out in about a matter of a half an hour. So Sheila and I are gonna fill up some carts and some tractor buckets and get it stocked up. So first thing we gotta do is we gotta move my truck so we can get the four-wheeler, the gorilla cart, and the tractor up here and get this thing filled up. Okay, so we're down here in the wood yard. Sheila's loading up the tractor bucket. We got the gorilla carts about 3/4 of the way full. So she's gonna load me up, and then she's gonna back the gorilla cart up, and I'll turn you around here and show you what we're doing. So the gorilla cart's about 3/4 of the way full. Sheila's, if you haven't guessed by her sweatshirt, Sheila is a horror movie fan. And she especially likes the one involving clowns. And my wife, her mom, hates clowns. So when we were going through the Terrifier movies, my wife did not come in the room for at least 4 or 5 hours?
About 5 hours.
And then, especially with it, she won't come in the room when we're watching it. So Sheila's gonna get us loaded up here, and we're gonna get the stand filled up. Alrighty, well, we're up here. Sheila's slaving away. I've been working all day. She hasn't, so I'm gonna sit on the tractor, jam out to the red clay strays. I'll drop the link to the red clay strays. If you haven't heard of the red clay strays, I highly recommend you check them out. Definitely my favorite band out there right now. They're a mix of Elvis, Hank Williams, the Allman Brothers, but they sound just themselves. They're great. So I'll turn you around and we'll show you Sheila slaving away. It's kind of why I like the tractor. I can sit on it, lift the bucket up. Sheila can do all the work. What do you think, Sheila?
I'm not saying a word.
You don't, what?
Nothing.
Also, if you're in the 515 and you haven't checked out my lady's jams and pickles and jellies, you are missing out. She's got some homemade peach jam down there on the bottom. That is my favorite. The peach jam is by far my favorite. There's some homemade sweet pickles in there right now. She makes some nice hot pickles. Up top there is some what she calls berry blast. And I think there is some apple. No apple up there?
No, there's peach jam.
Oh, it's strawberry jam. There's strawberry jam up there on the top. So if you're in the 515 and you haven't tried my wife's homemade jams and pickles, you're missing out. So Sheila's about got the 110 spot already filled. We had somebody buy a 20 spot earlier today, and then they came back and they bought a 20, a 10, and 3 bundles. Why they bought 3 bundles, I don't know. They could have just bought another 10 spot and saved some money, but that's good, sis. How much more you got left in the bucket?
Half.
Half of the 10 spot?
I can probably use, half of the 10 spot.
Okay. And then we got the Gorilla cart full. So we're actually thinking pretty soon we're gonna have to put a second location up. But as you've seen back there, I don't have the inventory to put that up. So we're gonna just pretty much do it from what we got here. And we're looking at next June, setting up a second location, possibly a third. I've already got the 1 location locked down. It's about 3.5 miles from here, but it's on the other side of the major highway that goes through all of Iowa and through central Iowa, so it's a good distance away. The other one is another 3 miles from that. So we're trying to diversify, trying to expand. So, but my tractor bucket's empty, so I'm gonna take the tractor around back, and Sheila's gonna keep stacking. Well, the roadside stand is full. We still got plenty left over in the cart, so Sheila's gonna make bundles tomorrow because we're down to about 3/4 of a tote full of bundles. We're gonna celebrate a good day of sales, hard day's work. We are really pleased with how the sales have went in such a short amount of time. I know to some, like 3 cords in a month isn't a lot, but when you're just selling it out of that, so that's what we've sold out of. That's it. We had one order for 20 bundles. Other than that, it's all been out of that. So we are really pleased with how sales have went. However, we did not have as much inventory as we thought, and we're pushing to get more made. But that's not a big deal because we'll get it done, won't we?
Yeah, we will.
A little bit of hard work, a little bit of sweat, a little bit of grease, we'll get it done. So we're gonna finish our beers. We're gonna call it a night because the mosquitoes are still, you can tell it's getting close to fall because the mosquitoes are really starting to eat and it's driving me nuts. So we're gonna finish our beers. It's about bedtime because I got to get up at 3:30 in the morning to do my day all over again. I don't get to sleep in till 7:30, 8 o'clock like some sitting here do. So, but thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, click all the bells and whistles, all the ringing dinging, share it with your friends, and we'll catch you on the next one.